God told me, Kenneth, you are to build me a church and you are to build me a new generation where parents will have different standards. Many parents today have different standards. They bring their baby 21 years ago, they bring before the Lord and dedicate the baby. Wow, dedication, do you know, is a very important, powerful act. And then 21 years later, when the child says, God is calling me to do this, the parents said, no way. First of all, he's not your son anymore. He's not your daughter anymore. You have given him unto the Lord. Like my dad, when he first became a Christian, he says, Kenny, God loves us so much. I tell you, when God ever calls you, go. 2 years later, God did call me. And I had a degree, a law degree by then. And my father was very proud of me. And I told my dad, Dad, God has called me. He said, sure not. Sure not. Because parents, I don't want to bring down parents because it's not easy. Parents love the children. They've been providing for the children, bringing them up. But parents, Christian parents, must be the first to understand. Like that woman who refused to allow her daughter to go for missions. She says, you're my favorite, you're my best, you're my number one, you're all I have, you're my only daughter, the other three are sons, but the daughter is called by God. And so the mother says, no way, no way. And so the daughter for weeks is praying in her room, oh God, please touch my mother's heart, touch my mother's heart. And then the mother just refuses to budge. Christian, but the very thing that God is asking for. Christians sometimes we can obey everything that's convenient except the one that's inconvenient. So the woman went one day to a conference and a missionary stood up and shared her testimony. She said one day she was in India and there was a woman who passed her by holding a 3-year-old healthy child and another child that looks deformed and probably about 18 months old. And what happened was the missionary noticed that the woman's face, the countenance was down. And she walked past her very slowly, very steadily away. And she was wondering, why is this lady so sad? So just about an hour later, the lady walks back past this missionary. And the missionary is sharing in church. And she said, I had to stop this lady to just ask her, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do you need prayer? The lady just said, well, I just came back from the temple. The missionary said, and of course notice the mother still holding the 18-month-old child, deformed child. But the 3-year-old kid is no longer with her. And what happened was she asked, you spent quite some time in the temple. He says, yes, I had to give up one of my children to the gods. And of course the missionary in her mind was thinking, oh my, but you're holding one so young, even if there's any pain or whatever it is, it's easier to depart with that baby who is deformed rather than a healthy 3-year-old boy. Before she could even finish that question, the mother knew where she was going. And the mother said, you can only offer to God your best. So this is from someone who doesn't know Jesus. And they respect and honor their God with their best. The mother heard that story, went back home, and she decided, I'm going to give my best to Jesus. She walked in and she heard her daughter crying in the room. God, please touch my mother's heart. Touch my mother's heart. And she's praying. And mom knocks the door. And he says, dear, God has answered your prayer. From today onwards, I'm going to set you free and let you go. I'm going to trust God to take care of you. But you are my best. And I can only offer God my best.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you've been blessed by this video, please share this with a friend and bless them too. Do like this video and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Wishing you all good health and God's grace and favor to be upon all of you. God bless you. See you next time.